Hello everyone, it's me again, GW Fan, the Softcore Brony, catching actually a pretty big Burandy there. I think half size, right? On Let's Play Breath of Fire 3. That is, yeah, like half the size of its maximum. Okay, whatever. I don't have to get a Burandy now, but I might as well get one. I figure. Oh, good. He's like right there. Nice. That actually took a little while to do. I think I caught like 4 or 5 piranha without trying to. Like, you know, when I was trying to get the Burandy there. Really, dude? You're gonna put up a struggle? Come on. You know you want this. Yeesh. I have stuff for you, man. Why do I always get one around the 100 centimeters range? That's so weird. But yeah, what I want, I mean, I could get the Laurel, which is 1 point stronger than the gold hairpin, but I want the Cat's Bulgur. Not that I absolutely need that, but I might as well get that right now. It'll make life a little bit easier. No way am I going to spend that much on a freaking Skill Ink. Heck no! That is way too much. Plus, I could spend just a Rainbow Trout and a Trout back in McNeil Village to get Skill Inks. So, okay, there's that. Shoot. Anyway, just one more bit. Yeah, just this video, and then I'll get the Fairy Village video out. Just a little bit more delay there. Just a little more. So anyway, you had Cat's Bulgur there. A couple things that happened last time that I forgot to mention there. I did steal 3 life shards from the Goo Titan, so I might as well give those to you. Okay, I got 4 piranha in the process. I've got gems as a drop from one of the enemies and berries from a few of the, what was it, the birds, whatever they're called there, and a couple other things I ended up getting as well. Got a Scramasax as a drop from an enemy, so there's that. Yeah, Cat's Bulgur. No one in the current party can equip that. And then, I can't believe, but Goo Titan, with Charm, 1 in 64 chance of dropping the Protector's shield, which gives you +2 resistance to status, which is, well, very rare for him to drop. I could have bought that. I wasn't planning on buying this from the Fairy Village regardless, even though I probably am never gonna use it. But it's there. I figured, so, I don't know, maybe, I guess I'll keep it just to save some money. It's not like it's gonna be, like, super defensive or super useful. And was there anything else I got? I don't believe there was, as far as drops go. Yeah, Ryu, you're good with your healing there. So anyway, what we need to do at this point is go over to Sin City. Because, well, we want to investigate, but, yeah, something's, seems to have happened there. Well then. Yeah, this place is gonna be like this for, well, at least until the next event, anyway. Tiger, at me! I can still steal money from you guys. Most of you guys. I see. I see they didn't, harm the lady with the job you totally can't guess. Ah, I see. Ah. I guess you weren't a specific member. Ooh. Wow. I can't actually hit you, but interestingly, I can hit you with Nina. So there's that. Not that that does anything, but, you know, there it is. Ah. No. Thank you for your Chrism money. Oh, asking us where the boss is. Okay. Is he over there? Because the bridge is down now, so we can finally get over here. Nice. Oh, yeah, we can't steal money from the dead. That would just be weird. Ah. Now, if we keep on going, there is a guy over here, which we'll actually see in this, like, cutscene in a moment, but... Hurt bad! Give you all my money! Yeah, if you just give me a healing herb, and if you say sure, he'll give you 10 zenny for healing herbs. But we can just say no. And he'll say, I'm begging you! And if you say okay now, he'll double his price to 20 zenny. And, well, we can keep on saying no, and he'll increase by 10 zenny every time for a while there. Let's see, that's 3. Right? Wait, yeah, 4. 5. You know what? I think was I one off? I might have been one off, but yeah, okay, yeah, I was one off. So yeah, we can say no 7 times, and on the 8th time, if we say no, he'll basically say something to the effect of, oh, you don't care about anybody but yourself. But yes, and then we can talk to them again and start this whole little thing over again. But yeah, we'll say okay this time. And yes, we sold him a healing herb for 80 zenny, and we really did lose a healing herb from our inventory, so we do need one for that. And yeah, we sold it for a pretty good price there. Didn't get any additional money from him, I guess. You can! But yeah, I don't think I... Well, maybe you saw it at the very beginning of the video, but yeah, I had 45 of these before. So yeah, sold that for, well, technically a price of 8 healing herbs, or 10 of them at Ginmail if you have the flyer, which I do. So over here, Oh, you're not the boss? Oh. Checkpoint? Really? Jerk. Ah, well, he only killed 1 person, though. And over here, we get an old painting, which, if we wait for the antique store in the Fairy Village, we can sell this for, I believe, 6,000 zenny. And yeah, we got all these boxes here, but yeah, we can't check any of them, so yeah. Nothing else to do except, well, get this scene. So this is how you normally, I guess, would know this guy was here if you didn't bother checking yourself. Yeah, what other tigers do we know? The Warren tribe is, or clan, or clan? I think it's clans, yeah. Warren clan, I forgot that they're all called clans in the series, is typically very rare in every game, so... Usually there's only 1 or 2 in a given game. At least in the first, well, second, third, and fourth games anyway. There aren't any in the first game, if I recall correctly. Oh. Well, why not now? If now, when? Or if not now, when? Interrogate him about what, exactly, Nina? The connection with McNeil? Didn't we already establish that? But, yeah, I guess I don't need to steal from these guys again. They've had enough stolen from them. And, again, unfortunately, Sin City is going to stay like this until the next event. So, yeah, if you didn't buy everything from here, you can't now for a little, until, well, after the next boss fight, as it were. Yeah, still good music out here, though. Well, I guess I can heal. Oh, actually, do we have anything new in camp? I didn't even think about that until just now. We might have something new in camp now. Do we? Oh, yeah, we totally do. Oh, good, I'm glad I checked this. Oh, yeah, we don't know what happened to Tipo, although we kind of have a lead that he's probably alive? Maybe? I mean, it sure sounded like it when we were a kid. Ah, I see. Well, I mean, I've lost 3 HP. Well, I gained 3 HP, actually. So, might as well restore that HP now. good to give to Ryu, and I've set up a little bit ahead of time with my equipment there, but we'll look at that in a moment. Because we don't need the Hawk's Ring right now. And yeah, there was the Brandy over there if you absolutely need it. Well, I'll save state now since I didn't bother to save back there. Yeah, we've been to the checkpoint earlier, but now there's something going on, and well, I might as well try to get some extra money out of it. Why not? Just a little bit. Ooh! Tiger! It's like, oh my god! Run! Where were you gonna run to? That door is permanently closed. Can you just open it? Were you gonna, like, ram it or something? Well, he's throwing a knife at you. What does it look like he's doing? No, this is the... Well, not just the first time we've seen you, but we've never heard your name so far. Are you even the right guy? Probably. The Dawn of Sin City, the High and Mighty Mikba. Okay then, I guess he knows. Honestly, no. We've killed a lot of your, like, higher-ups, you know, specifically Bailio and Sunder. We don't know of anybody else of any importance who's under you. Because McNeil clearly can't fight, so... Yeah, I don't know what happens if we mess with you at this point. You left already. How do you know anything happened to Sin City? Wait a minute. That sounds familiar. Ah, yeah. Wow. Violence? Sure you are, Ray. Sure you are. Oh, yeah, I'm here. Do you need some backup or something? Even though it looks like you totally have this handled. Oh? Oh. Well, you are quite a bit stronger with that whole tiger thing, but, oh. Huh, reminds me of Breath of Fire 2. When we went to find the bandits. He alluded to this slightly in the beginning of the game, that he would have been stronger alone. Ow! Which kind of seems to say that he would have, you know, been able to, that he was able to turn into the tiger back then, but, yeah, choose the party members to help protect Ray, because, well, Ray's in the party, and yes, he's going to start the battle dead, essentially, and I definitely want Nina. I would actually suggest Nina over Gar, even if Gar was properly leveled, just because of the way this battle works out. And Nina's just generally more useful for this specific fight, even though she's also very vulnerable. Fortunately, we can choose our formation. I do want to be in the attack formation with Ryu in the lead, although normal or even defense wouldn't be the worst thing. If you have Gar, I actually would... possibly suggest the defense formation, because this boss can hit hard. Really hard. Especially if you don't have Nina with you. Why, you might ask? Well... sorry about the cut there, but my attempting to talk throughout the fight actually made me make multiple mistakes. Throughout the fight. I mean, I still absolutely dominated this fight, but it wasn't quite as ideal as I otherwise would have liked it, so I just had to redo it. Just because there were so many things I wanted to do that I didn't do, or I kind of got lucky about just with the way things worked out, but by what, the Urkin God or a different one? I'm not really sure about that. They're unspecific about it, I mean, this reminds me a lot of Breath of Fire 2 at this point. But, yeah, it's not really clear if it's like the Urkin God or the god from like the previous game or something, which they otherwise don't ever mention in this one. In fact, they don't mention the events from the second game at all in this one. Yeah, that was me. And, well, 2 other people who are not here at the moment. Even though you'd think it would make sense for Gar to show up and, like, replace Ray, but no. Anyway, we have our fight against Mikba, and these are his stats here. He is not outrageously more powerful than, like, the previous boss or anything, but he is absurdly dangerous for 2 specific reasons. One, he has a really high critical hit rate, so he can hit obscenely hard just with that alone. But the other reason he's extremely dangerous, he has an obscenely high counterattack rate or reprisal rate. So any physical attacks you do against him, he is almost, but not quite guaranteed to counterattack you. So yeah, be careful about that. I definitely want to for how I start. However, for the beginning of the fight, for the first turn, Mikba is the first thing he's going to do is a skill called Venom Breath, which will cast poison on the whole party and nothing else there. I have Nina specifically equipped with the Life Sandals to try to counteract that, and otherwise has this other good stuff. And since he's not going to be doing any, like, damage to me for the first turn, I have Charm here on Nina. I'm going to do that. Ryu, I have equipped with Light Bangle, Life Sandals, so that I'm guaranteed not to get poisoned this turn, even though it's, well, I mean, he's in the lead, so I want to make sure that he doesn't get, like, hit, because, you know, he's going to be potentially taking a big hit from this guy the next turn. So let's go ahead and steal. He has a steal rate of 4 normally, so this wouldn't... I actually have a pretty decent chance of stealing from him even without Charm, but I might as well do this. Because I'm practically guaranteed to steal from him since he only has an agility of 17, and I think I've got like 26 or so right now with the Quick Close and the... was it Feather Sword there? Ah, good. Nina did not get poisoned. Alright, I'm actually going to leave you like that, and one of the reasons why it's really good, if not necessary, to bring Nina along is because of, if you noticed before, he only has a 50% resistance to psionics, of which Nina has 3 of those right now. I want to get Blunt on him right away to attempt to nerf his physical attack. Remember that debuffs do not stack, so... well, good, I got it on the first try. Yeah, even if it usually takes at least 2, but sometimes 3, but usually I get it in the first 2. But, yeah, those don't stack, so I think that's like 50%, maybe. Now, at this point, I do also want to try to get slow on him. Not just for so that Ryu can get X turns on him now, but so that he can do it later in the fight as well, because I want to set up Ryu with the Midas Stone. I absolutely forgot to in the footage I didn't show. I totally forgot to change my equipment, which I'm not... well, actually, I guess I could do now, but I'm still worried about getting poisoned, so I want to keep those like this. But otherwise, I do want to equip the Silver Mail right away, and I also want to equip the Ashura's Sword, because as you may have noticed from the information before, he has a 25% resistance to every element except for Holy, which, despite being a Devil-type monster, he is not specifically weak to Holy, which is... yeah, another one that's not. It's very strange. So I want to equip the Ashura's Sword, which is the strongest sword outside of the Fairy Village. One thing you could do with the Fairy Village, which I actually do have it built up enough to where I could totally get a particular job called Exploring. And through that, I could potentially get a weapon called the Demon's Bane, which not only is I think it's like a base power of like 91 or something ridiculous. But it also does double damage to devil-type monsters, so if you have that, this guy is just, well, even more of a joke than I'm about to make him. But anyway, in any case, I definitely want to use the shield spell right now, even though, yes, on Ryu as well. Even though I've got Blunt on him, he can still hit like a truck. So oh wow, I got that on the first try too. Dang, I'm getting a little overly fortunate this time around. It took me like 5 turns between Blunt and Slow to get that. Oh well, there's a... Used it right away, did ya? So that skill right there, multi-strike, you see it hit me 3 times there. That is a skill that we can learn in this fight, and that is the single least likely thing he is to do starting on the second turn. Because if I had run away on that turn, he would have gotten stuck using Venom Breath, but I don't want to deal with poison like every freaking turn, even though I've got X turns to like heal it off if I need to. But yeah, I'm not incredibly worried about multi-strike there. But, let's see, let's get Weaken now, since, can I get 3 for 3? But yeah, with, Weaken, or not Weaken, Multi-Strike, it's kind of similar to Jump, because, well, you saw it did 3 strikes, it can do 1 to 3, and it'll do it randomly, so 33% chance for 1, or 2, or 3. And each one is, I believe, the same strength as Double Blow. One hit from Double Blow there, so it should be roughly 75%-ish of your normal damage. So the base power of Multi-Strike is technically higher than Jump for both the high end and low end of damage, but, you know, 33%, that's slightly lower chance that you will get, you know, a high roll at all, because, yeah, 66% as opposed to a 75% chance that you'll at least do normal damage with Jump. I guess technically it's probably a little bit better, but it's not like I'm necessarily going to get Jump anyway, or Multi-Strike, and actually use it anyway. But in the, well, I guess I want to get another shield spell going for Ryu and Nina there. Yes, there is a reason I don't want to revive Ray just yet. Can I get 3 for 3? No. Okay, I was getting a little too fortunate there. But I do want to get Weaken up to work on him if I can. However, in the meantime, since you've already done it once, I'm just going to have Ryu examine, because I don't necessarily want to do damage to him. Once he gets down to half HP, his AI script will change a little bit, and Multi-Strike will be the single most likely thing he can do. Yeah, if I didn't have Blunt and Shield and also the Silver Armor on, he'd be able to do like 91 points of damage to me. Right now we're more with a Lucky Strike there on Ryu, so yeah, that was big. Did Weaken go through? I didn't even notice. Crud. I was not paying attention to that. Okay, you know what? Since it's an X turn, go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and... yeah, Ryu, do that, because I do want you to do a particular thing later. I did not notice if that went through. If it did, well, great. If it didn't, or if it did, but, you know, if it didn't, I'm not too worried about it at this point. Man, I was too focused on what I was doing. So, at this point, well, let's go ahead and get Weaken again. And even though I could examine well, do I want to do that now with you, specifically? And with Ryu, I want to revive Ray, and obviously I have the Ray's Dead spell. Yeah, I do want to do it with Ryu. But, if I did that to revive Ray, this would revive him with just enough HP to be above what I suppose would be called the critical HP status where, you know, you'd be like drooping or whatever the character's specific animation is. I believe Nina's like kneeling on the ground or what have you. But I don't want to do that with Ray specifically right now in this specific fight. So instead, what I want to do is I want to revive him with an ammonia, which will only heal him with 1 HP, and otherwise keep him in the... Oh. Yeah, otherwise keep him in the critical HP status. And the reason I want to do that, hopefully Mikva doesn't just kill him off again. Thank you. Ow. And the reason I want to do that is so that I can re-equip Ray right now, for one thing. There's another, well, is that actually necessary? Yeah, you know what? Let's just do a healing herb. I don't need to worry about that too much. But yeah, I want to re-equip Ray. Now, normally, well, he starts with a Moon Sword. That would be the strongest thing you can get, or else the Thieves' Knife, if you bought that back in Sin City before it became inaccessible at the moment. Obviously, I do not want to equip the Feather Sword or the Flare Sword, but the other option is to go out of your way to fish for a Barandi, which is not the easiest thing in the world, to get the Ket's Bulgur, which is significantly stronger right now. I definitely want to have that if you do. Yeah, I want to get the Mithril Helm on you. I want to get the Mithril Armor. I suppose if I had another Silver Armor, it'd be fine. I want to get 2 Titan's Belts on you. And if need be, if you have a Nina that is not already absurdly fast, I would cast the Speed Spell on Nina. I mean, I guess I could have done slow as well for... you know, instead of doing it with Nina, but I was kind of fine having Ryu with the X turns right now already. So, yeah, if you do cast speed on Nina, I don't need to do that. Actually, you might consider doing it anyway, but let's see, do I want to, you know what, I should have, these weren't these aren't 20 HP. Do I have another 20 HP item? I forget if I do or not. I don't think I do. Yeah, well, I guess I don't need it. Well, actually, I do kind of want to heal Nina, even though she's not taking too bad of damage, but I want to make sure. There's a reason, again, why I'm not healing. Oh, wait, actually, wait, do I have Nina healing Ryu? What do I have you doing right now? Let's just do that just in case, and I'll have you heal Ryu. And otherwise, I do want to get another shield spell going. Yeah, multiple on Nina. Just one on Ray is good enough for now. So, since he doesn't have the 25% reduction to defense, since he's not in the head of the attack formation, I'm totally fine with this. You know, again, I was not paying attention to Weekend. I did not see if that missed or not. I almost certainly have gotten it on him now at this point. So now with this turn going, let's see. What I want to do is War Shout, since that's the whole reason this is the big reason I gave that to her. And I could still try to examine and try to get the multi-strike, but I'm not really worried about that at this point. Except, you know what? Before I do that, there is something I want to do with Ryu, and that is that I want to change his equipment a little bit. I want to give you the Titan Belt, and I want to specifically give you the Midas Stone, which, even like this, with Mikva slowed down, I'm still going to get X turns. So that's... wow. But I don't want to forget this time, because I know I did that in a boss fight a bit earlier. Let's see, I want to get War Shout going there. I want Ray, specifically Ray, to heal himself now. Let's see, I've got... oh, before that, actually still, I want Nina in a support position here, basically. So let's keep on with the... where'd it go? Oh, there it is, right at the top. Light Bangle. Make sure you can't be poisoned at this point, even though it's not a huge deal. So, okay, now use War Shout. You specifically heal yourself, and only you specifically. And I might as well go all out at this point. I want to use Accession, And I want to use Fusion, because with Ray in the party specifically, if he's paired up with either Nina or Momo, I can get the Ray hybrid. And unfortunately, I do not have the gene that goes with this to like power it up a little bit. Remember, again, anything else if I tried to pair anything else with the Fusion, or even multiple other genes, 2 other genes, any 2 other ones, it wouldn't have any additional effect. So just Fusion by itself will be fine. And yes, this Warshout is not going to carry over to the dragon form, but that's okay. All I really care about is that this hits Ray right now. And once Ray is healed, or above the critical HP status, this happens. Turns into the Were-Tiger, which is an absolutely insane ability that gives him 3 times normal damage every turn. But the only downside is he's now in the Berserk status, which is effectively the same thing as Confusion. So he could attack us as well, but I can prevent that specifically by using Influence. Says, yeah, see, I couldn't choose Ray there. Now, with Ryu as the Ray hybrid, his stats have been multiplied pretty nicely there. His HP and power have been boosted by 50%, his defense has been boosted by 20%, and his agility has been doubled. So, with the Midas Stone, he's still slower than Nina, which is what I wanted, because that way I can get Warshouts in before he attacks. And otherwise, he's got a couple of abilities there, including Dragon Breath, of course. Actually, I think this is the only hybrid that has Dragon Breath, now that I think about it. But he has Shadow Walk, which is awesome. And he also has this interesting ability called Tempest, which is, yeah, a wind elemental skill for some reason. It does damage roughly equal to 37.5% of Ryu's current HP. But also, wind elemental. But yeah, obviously, I just want to use Shadow Walk. I'm just going to go all out against this guy and not worry about multi-strike. And I'm glad he showed it off once. Because I'll get him down to half HP real quick here. But yeah, like that, he is now guaranteed. Ray is now guaranteed to hit Mikba. But I do need to be a little wary about, yeah, being hit with counterattacks. And one thing I actually just now remembered altogether, even though Ray is older, like Ryu and Nina here, his hidden stats haven't changed at all, so there is that. Now, if I take a lot of damage for, like, the whole party, I do, of course, have Black Bass, or, well, this one Vitamin Sprout that I got way long ago. Let's see, is that the only... Well, also I have Moon Tears, but that I really wouldn't want to sacrifice right now if I can help it. So yeah, if you have some extra Black Bass, that's great. Let's see, so for the time being, I want to use Warshout. Let's see, how much damage was that back there? That was actually quite a bit there. Yeah, and Shadow Walk, and because I had the Midas Stone, I'm slower than Nina still. Because otherwise, with double HP, double speed, I'd be faster than her right now. Almost certainly without the Midas Stone. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of annihilate him at this point. Especially with Warshout. Boom! Oh man, that was a critical hit, even though it didn't say so. Yeah, he's definitely down to half HP now. And his AI script has changed. Yeah, he's significantly ow, ow, and ow. Wow, you got all 3 again? Yeah, significantly more likely to use multi-strike now. I don't think I actually said it yet. So yeah, once he hits half HP, he now only has a 1 in 4 chance of using his basic physical attack, which is actually a good thing because he still has his reprisal rate, but it makes it less likely that he'll hit us with a critical hit. For one, do I want to... You know what? This is the X turn, so I'm not worried about Nina's HP. Let's just get a Warshout and finish him off. But yeah, he has a 4 in 8 chance using Multi-Strike, a 2 in 8 chance using Venom Breath, and a 2 in 8 chance of using the Quake spell. So I could have used Barrier as well. I mean, you know, if he does use a skill, 3 in 4 chance of using those skills there. But yeah, I basically have him at this point. But yes, Ray can still get critical hits while a Were-Tiger, but it just doesn't announce it. But that was almost certainly a critical hit back there. Because yeah, this will probably do significantly less damage with Ray there. Oh yeah, that was definitely a critical hit that last turn. Boom! You defeated a powerful enemy! Actually, he is one of the more difficult ones, technically, but yeah, I can totally blow through this guy with the particular setup I had, so... Yeah, this guy can be a bit of a roadblock as well. Most of the bosses from this point on are actually on the tougher side, because a lot of them can hit very hard. But yeah, we get well, technically 3,000 experience points split between however many characters are alive. So 1,000 each. No one gets a level up, but that's alright. And because I had the Minus Stone, 2250 Zenny. He's normally worth 1,500 there, so awesome. Yes. Ah, I see. Oh. Yeah, I did that. Well, so wins Mikba. Yay. Hey, Ray. How you doing? Yeah, we kind of had this whole thing going while you were gone. Well, maybe not specifically for that. I mean, they were kind of trying to kill us. But sure, why not? I don't know, what have you been doing for the last several years? Seriously. Oh, I mean, you were kind of already down for the count, so yeah, you kind of already lost without us there. Who? Are you serious? They didn't do anything. I mean, well, that is the problem. They didn't do anything, but... Come on, Ray. I won't allow you to... I won't... I deny you, Ray. Puffing my chest out and everything in the hopes that Ryu notices. I mean, I guess technically. You are ridiculously powerful with the Were-Tiger if you know how to use it, though. Unfortunately, Ryu and also Peiko are just absurdly more powerful even than Ray as a Were-Tiger, so... You know, with the right setups. Oh, yeah. You would know, I guess, huh? Ah. Oh, yeah, but they kind of just sat there and let you kill them, apparently, according to you at least, so... Well, that's the story anyway, but according to Guard, that doesn't seem to quite be true. Ryu's not a bad dragon! Humph! Why shouldn't there be? There's always been dangerous powers in the world. I mean, just look at the last 2 games, for crying out loud. Are we sure about that? We're still gonna do that, eh? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, let's go totally meet God. Well, Mikba apparently got his power from probably that god, but you? I don't know. It's not like the Warren tribe or anyone else in the Warren tribe throughout the series has that ability, so yeah, I don't know what's up with you. But yes, Ray has joined the party, finally, permanently this time. And, well, Gar, you're just gonna sit there for the time being. I've already unequipped you fully ahead of time. So, yeah, we finally got Ray back in the party. Alright, and, yeah, he is pretty, fast overall, just not as fast as Nina. With the way I have her. I'm gonna have Ray immediately training under, Bunyan. I still might do that with Ryu there, even though, yeah, I mean, he's fast, but, well, anyway, let's see, with you, well, it's not going to matter immediately, but I definitely want the Hawk's Ring on you, since your natural surprise stat is 75, so this will virtually guarantee that I can't be surprise attacked, if nothing else. So, there we go. Do I want to do that? I guess it doesn't really matter. Ray actually starts off faster than the final boss, not counting his equipment. So, yeah, he's already plenty fast. There's very few things that can outspeed him throughout the rest of the game, even at the speed he's at now. So, yeah. And, yeah, well, Nina there, obviously, yeah. But there's still things that can outspeed her, crazy enough. Now, fortunately, since Ray is back in the party, one of the first things we can do is come back in here and, well, we can talk to these guys. Dumbass! Eesh. Right. Anyway, well, let's just do it with you first. Yeah, remember, this door is locked, but with Ray in the lead, we can just walk right in. So the second of, I think, it's either 4 or 5 doors only that he can open. But yeah, we got this treasure here, and we've got the deluxe rod, the next upgrade. This is a flat upgrade to either of the 2 rods we currently have, so I really like this one for the time being, since it's gonna, well, technically be a while before we get another one. We can get one from the Fairy Village, but I absolutely detest that rod, so. Now, another thing that you might not even have thought of is that there's all these boxes back here, and we can get a couple items from here. Ginseng, nothing over in this box, but there is something over in this box, which is an ammonia, to replace the one we used. Awesome. Yeah, if Ray gets killed while he's a were-tiger in that last fight, and he's revived again, I don't believe he turns back into the were-tiger, because now we have that ability just as a regular skill there. But, well, it says slowly become berserk. I've seen a few guides that say, well, it seems like he became more berserk faster in this fight than usual, but yeah, it's basically just confusion. It's not like he's more likely to get, what is it, to, yeah, attack you or not as the battle goes on. And I actually just remembered, I haven't done it with Nina yet, but I still need to do the Lion's Belts with double Lion's belts with her, and well, any Lion's belts at all with Ray. So I need to do double with him as well, which I'll do off screen, which supposedly will make it less likely that he attacks us with the Were-Tiger and you know, also under confusion. So there's that. But regardless, now that we've got Ray back in the party, well, the Fairy Village hasn't grown at all after that one fight. I've already checked that ahead of time. But yeah, there's, well, not exactly some new things we can do, but now that I have the Deluxe Rod, I do want to do some fishing off screen, since I would like to at least try to catch more Barandis, even though it's still going to be a pain, since they do usually start quite a bit out there, but it will be easier to fish in general with the Deluxe Rod. So yeah, I'm going to do a fair bit of fishing for like black bass and trout, and get some more skill inks in McNeil Village specifically. And yeah, we'll go visit Bunyan and what, well, actually, do I even need to do that on screen? I'm going to give Ray Bunyan. I might do that with Ryu, but I'll think about it. But yeah, I definitely want to try to get the Fairy Village bit finished at this point. So yeah, I should get to that next time on Let's Play Breath of Fire 3. Arrivederci.